learners. My name is Teacher Jonathan. And before we continue, I would like to pose a question. How do we work out the volume of a cube or a cuboid? How do we work volume of a cube or a cuboid? To know this, join me today in EasyElimu Learning Simplified. In our grade 4 mathematics, we are doing volume, and today we'll be piling cubes. Piling cubes. And just to bring ourselves up to par, in our previous lesson, we sorted out cubes and cuboid. And we could easily identify whether this is a cube or a cuboid by first sorting them. Then number 2, we measure the edges and we trace the faces. We measure the edges and we trace the faces. Now let us pair up, and after we pair, we come to our table. In our table, or on our table, we have just many cubes with us. Remember, a cube, we said all sides are equal. It is made up of faces which are in square form. So this face is a square, this face is a square. And how will you know the square? This side and this side, they are equal. Even the edge, it is forming the same measurement. Now, piling is just building up something. Now, we have this is a cube. For us to pile it up, what shall we do? Now, can we be on our groups and we see how we can work it out? In our groups, kindly, as we work out, this is a cube. Pick a cube, one cube and another one, bring them together like this one. Remember, we want to pile them, and you can't pile when they are not in a good order, like this one. They are not in a good order, so make sure you align them properly. Alignment is very key. Align them properly. These are 2 cubes. Pick other 2. Also, continue to align them. We are doing alignment. Now, those are 4 cubes. Now, we have made that pattern there. Now, before we put another one, this first one, we call it a layer. The first one, we call it a layer. So for us to pile cubes, we have to form layers. Layers. And layers is made up of many cubes that have been arranged in a well manner. It is made up of well arranged cubes. A layer is made up of well-arranged cubes, and we have arranged ours very well. So this is the first layer. So for us to pile them now, we have to build on top of this. So on top of that, we'll add another layer, or we'll pile up other cubes like this. We are piling them up. We are piling our cubes up, like you can see me doing. That is piling. Continue piling on your tables. Remember to work together as a group. We are working as a group. Remember to arrange them properly. Now we have built another layer here. Now these are 2 layers. 2 layers. The first one, the first layer, and the second layer. The first layer and the second layer. The first one at the bottom, and then we have built another one on top. Now, what we have built here now, remember, it is a stack of cubes. It is a stack of cubes. A stack. We have built a stack. A stack. A stack is made up of many layers. Made up of layers. It is made up of layers. It is plural. Plural means it is not one layer, it is many layers. So they can either be 2 and going on. We have 2 now. If I want to add another one, I will add on top. So I'll be piling up. That is how we do. Now, learners, I would like us, now we pile more. Now, our pile here has how many cubes? our pile here. Today, our stack, this is a stack because it has many cubes. So this stack is made up of how many cubes? Remember, the bottom layer had how many? They were 4. Now the top layer also has 4. There's something very key I would like you to understand. We have 1, 2. Going downwards, we have 1, 2. Even to this side is 1, 2. So there are 2 each side. That is how we have stacked our first. Or we have built a stack of cubes. A stack of cubes. We can also draw it. You can also draw it. This is how we have stacked it. Just a sketch of how we have done it. This is a sketch of how we have done it. This is a sketch of how we have done our piling up of our cubes. We had something of this. It is made up of 2 layers, like that. They were like that. And in between here, we had another line. Remember, they are squares. So if they are cubes, all sides, they should be equal. All sides should be equal to make it a square or a cube. All sides should be equal. This marks means all sides are equal. So this is the first stack. It is made up of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. On top, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 squares. The bottom layer also has 4 squares. That is how we do it. Now, learners, a task for us, and our task for today, I would like us, we now build, or we pile up 4 layers. Task 1 is pile cubes to form. Number 1, what are you forming? 3 layers. 3 layers, and the 3 layers of 4 each, of 4 cubes each layer of 4 cubes. Number 2, what are you piling also? 4 layers. 4 layers of 5 cubes each layer, of 6 cubes each layer, 6 cubes each layer. 6 cubes each layer. Learners, this marks the end of our lesson. Remember, you can build more piles or more stacks. Remember, after you pile them, you form a stack. After you pile them, you form a stack. One arrangement is a layer. As you had many of them, you are building up a stack, and a stack is now what we have. So this is a stack of cubes. So you can still do the more practice at our homes with the help of our guardians and our parents. Do more practice. Let us meet again for the next lesson.